wearing black pants, so if you pee yourself, you're fine. But it's great. It's great. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great. I love you. I love you, Dank. I love you.
Well, if he tries to attack me, you got my back, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I'm not too convinced with that. Yeah, you're giving me.
No. Yeah.
You know,
right, Marlon?
Right.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly,
We were talking about that. Exactly. He looks great. Yeah. Gonna do great.
I have a bad feeling you don't have my back.
I have your back.
I thought we were the all-in-ones.
We are the only ones. You're all-in-one Dank. I'm all-in-one Michael Fane. We're the all-in-ones. Of course, I got your back.
Not if Gangone messes me up.
I mean, I just have to stretch first. Obviously, gotta lace up my boots and everything.
Okay.
But I'll be there in no time, of course.
Right.
Hopefully.
Okay. Now you made me feel better.
Exactly. I got your back.
All right. All-in-one Michael Fane, everybody. Make sure you follow Michael Fane.
Thank you.
All right, I'm hanging out with my pal Tommy Rant right here. What's up? Now, I heard a little rumor from a Strictly Business, Brandon Beretta, that you snore.
What?
That's what he told me.
First off, if that bus is paying attention to me while I'm sleeping, that ain't strictly business. That's strictly weird.
That's kind of weird, right?
I ain't about that. Where'd you hear that from? Him? Her?
From him.
Her. Yeah. Listen, Buster. Listen, Chooch. You got my number. You know the time. Slime time.
Careful, Brandon Beretta is really good at suplexing big fat asses, so he might get you back, but you've been losing weight, so.
You look great.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, thank you, Tommy Red and Slimeball Sage over there.
You're insulting me on social media.
I am insulting you because you're coming for the best. You're coming for the best.
I'm coming for the best? Who's the best? I'm the best in this building. I don't know if you know
She's
this.
unstoppable.
She's pretty stoppable. I kind of stopped her real quick. She couldn't even make it to the ring.
Because you tied her up.
I didn't tie her up.
You tied her up.
No, I didn't. I covered her mouth and I beat the shit out of her, and I'm going to do it to you if you don't get out of my face. Right, Papa Dink?
That's right. He's got a wicked bag.
I would leave if I were you.
Is that it?
Trained me, shown me guidance are on these walls, and it feels bizarre and surreal to be joining.
The hottest guys.
He's broke. He's got more bling than my pickup.
Hey, Mondo, what is up, brother?
Jacked in 10, that is, Papa Dick. You gotta get it right. Jacked in 10.
He's an outright kind of guy, but listen, we got Slimeball City.
Amity is trashy. Dolly, what are you doing? Scream Queens is what I like it, Dark Papa Dink. You don't? Are you scared of the Dark Papa Dink? Scared of
Great. It's great. I can't wait. That Titan has left. Mark my words, Harry.
I'm doing great. How are you?
We just talked to O'Shea.
And this is cool. You know, now I'm not only athlete, but
very special.
You got the dirt.
I'm always making a name for herself and let everybody know all about your merch right now.
I'm gonna try to get through to her. That's my motivation.
buy 100 of them at 87 cents each. That's $8.07, right? Yeah. Or no?
I wish I could.
Right here, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
I lost my voice because of a huge choke slam. You'll see that. I'll post it. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome to an all-new Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dink, and I am holding the brand new EO Sky Funko Pop collectible that was released recently. But today, I have a very special guest making our first podcast appearance, and he is not only a friend and sponsor to the show, but he's also a good guy too. Let me bring to you the one, the only, Coach David of DNS Wrestling Collectables. Yay!
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Papa. It's glad to be here.
You're a wonderful person, and I had to give you a wonderful introduction to it.
I like your EO Sky. Even though I'm not into Funkos, I like even though I'm not into the Funko world, but it's a nice one.
Oh, there's also a I'm gonna pull it out real quick for everybody in the Funko world. A brand new Gunther Pop.
Okay.
Never been made, and the one and only LA Knight. Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
But we got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we have a full menu here to talk about.
before we talk about collectibles, let's talk about this Saturday. We got Psycho Circus as Amity LaVey takes on J-Rod. We're going to be here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock to talk about their match. And I'm excited for that. I know you're excited, but talk a little bit more about this match.
Well, honestly, I think it's going to be a show stealer. I think that Amity has really beaten up everybody here on the East Coast. She really has beaten all the women. She does really good. But I think it's time for her to step up against somebody like J-Rod. Because J-Rod wants more hardware. She's coming for another belt. She made it kind of clear she wants a belt. And Amity is kind of standing in her way for another championship. But I do think Amity, the way she is, does have an outside chance with the home field advantage. But the reason why I think this match is going to be good, and I brought J-Rod here to fight Amity, is I think Amity could definitely step up and handle this. I think she's going to show that she can step up against the tougher competition. So I'm expecting it to be a really good match. And hopefully they both come out good, and hopefully they come out friends afterwards.
I don't know if they're going to come out friends because Amity LaVey doesn't have many friends, Coach David.
Oh, yeah. Hey, as long as she doesn't start coming out screaming and yelling, because I do need her afterwards for pictures and stuff with J-Rod. So be in a good mood.
We're gonna talk about it in a moment, but Amity LaVey doesn't like to have friends.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I mean, I've watched her wrestle long enough being NYWC. I've seen her wrestle. And let me tell you, she definitely does not like people. But I will tell you one thing. She really has a really good gimmick with her. I think she's really good at what she does. So I give her credit for that. And the fans really interact with her well. I mean, you can see when she's there, they really interact with her good. Either not liking her or liking her, she gets them to do something.
Right, 100%. Now let's talk about those autograph and photo opportunities. Go over the card for us, Coach David.
Okay. Well, first of all, if you want, J-Rod will be doing her own autograph and photo, which is $20 for the autograph, $20 for the selfie, $30 for a combo. But for Psycho Circus Special, we're going to do a $50 combo with autographs and a selfie with Amity and J-Rod on a photo, and of course, a picture with them and the two belts. Well, I don't know who's going to have the two belts. It might be a problem, but there will be two belts involved. I'll play a diplomatic thing here. There will be two belts on the picture. I don't know who's going to have them, but they will be there.
Gotcha. Oh, man. Make sure everybody gets there early to get your pictures and autographs. It's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have both J-Rod and Amity together. We might have to keep them apart a little bit.
Well, I'm going to try to keep them apart until match time because I don't want them breaking out. I want the fans to get the first thing. I don't want them breaking out upstairs or something before the fans get there.
Right. I mean, hopefully Amity will take some of her medication and keep her a little docile over there for the pictures.
At least until bell time. I don't want
at least until bell time. That's right.
And they'll off the meds. Let her go. Let them go at it. Let them kill each other. But I really think it's going to be a really good. I think the card's going to be great. But I definitely think this is going to be one of the matches people are going to say, "Wow, they're not going to expect it to be so great, and it will be awesome."
100%. Now let's talk about the big event coming up here in Brentwood, Long Island, New York on March 15th. You got a very special guest at your table. You want to let everybody know who that is?
Yes, I'm going to have Janiyah Kai from MLW, who is part of the Contra unit. She's also, I'm hoping down the road to bring her in also to NYWC to wrestle. Because she always likes to fight different people, and she's looking. So I would definitely talk to her about that. Mm-hmm. I mean, and thank God the ownership of NYWC is very, open about that. They're very helpful. If I say I want to bring somebody they're very, very helpful with that. They're more than happy to listen.
Yes, they are 100%. They are our home right here on Long Island. And Alex says, David, are you ready for the circus?
Yes, I am. And I'm really excited about it. Alex is going to work hard for me at the circus. Also, I do think that he says Amity's going to win, and I will tell you this much: it's going to be one hell of a match. I know that J-Rod's not coming here to lose, so I can tell you that much. She's not flying from Minnesota the night before, which is wrestling, to come here on Saturday to lose to Amity. That's all I can say on that.
Now, before we get into it, Alex will be available to shine shoes as well. Just so you know. Hi, Serena.
He does a lot, Alex. Let me tell you, I got to give Alex a lot of credit because he does wear many hats, and he really is a good guy. He's really a good guy. Whenever I need something to help, he always
a-
helps out. Like you do. He always helps.
He has many hats indeed. Now J-Rod she's very busy, David. I mean, it took an arm and a leg to free up her schedule just a little bit to have her here tomorrow night on the podcast.
J-Rod is a professional, and she believes she doesn't want to commit to something until she knows she can do it, because she doesn't want to let people down and say yes, 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 and tomorrow call you and say, Papa, call me and say, look, I can't do it. Something came up. So at least when she does it, she commits to it. So I respect that.
Yeah. Alex says, I don't think you know. I don't shine shoes no more, Billy. That is obviously a reference to Goodfellas.
Yes, of course. Right. And I also, before anything, I do want to thank, I got some people I want to just thank first, because before I forget, give me 1 second here. Hold on 1 minute, because before I get into the whole wrestling thing, I just want to thank some people. Of course not.
Go ahead. Shout them out.
Okay, I want to shout out Chris, Perry, Shane. I know this is going to sound really, actually the NYWC ownership, which is, Shane, Chris, Perry. I know this is going to sound really, really bad because he kind of turned heel, but Mike too. He's always been nice to me. But, I really can't talk now about him because I know I saw the last thing, and Mike really did a real dick thing to do, pardon my French.
He did.
So, but he's always been nice to me, but he's going to get his comings this on Saturday, I have a feeling. I don't think he's going to get a little bit back of what he gave.
And that match will be Team NYWC against the Scorned.
Correct. I also, again, I do NYWC. I also do SWA, which is Johnny Malloy. He's very nice to have me. I appreciate that. I also, KBP just came back. Big Kaz is also Big Kaz helps me out a lot. He invites me to the shows. I'm very happy that they let me in there to do some stuff.
100%.
And also very nice is Debbie. We always talk. Got the woman who sells merchandise. She's a sweetheart. She always says hello. Awesome. So I have no problems. Everybody there, even the wrestlers, they're all good. I really all of them are really good. Great shows. I mean, I was never really a big independent person, but since I've been here for the last 4 or 5 months, I'm impressed.
100%. Let's also give a shout out at Big Event to our good friend Chris Salvatore over there.
Yes.
He's got some talent coming up. Where is my graphic? There it is. As he's got Claudio Castagnoli, Odyssey, Nixon Newell, a.k.a. Tegan Knox, Lash Laurel, and the Butcher and the Blade at his table. Actually, at his tables, because he can't fit them all in one.
I will say one thing about Salvatore. He takes this very seriously, and he tries to get the best guests he can.
Yes, he does.
So he really works hard at this, and he takes it seriously. So, I mean, getting, Claudio, he don't do many shows. So that's a good get. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good get.
Even Blade and, back there, Butcher and the Blade, they don't do shows. So, and this is like Tegan Knox's first show. So he's really done some really good stuff to get these people here. Yeah. So that's, so I give him credit for it.
I don't see Tegan Knox staying in the scene that much. I think somebody's going to pick her up soon.
He froze. Can you believe this? Papa, you froze.
Did I freeze?
That's funny.
Am I back?
You're still a little. I hear you, but you're back now.
Okay. And I expect Nixon Newell to get signed real soon.
Well, I really do think she's talented. Same as Indy Hartwell. I think they're all talented. Yes. So I really do believe that they will. I just think they've got to find themselves and stuff like that. But I definitely do think they're very talented, both of them.
Same. All right. Let's also give that shout out to Amity LeVay, where she's taking bookings for 2025. As you can see, she's got a bunch of shows she's done, including NYWC, of course, Titan Championship Wrestling, where she's the Goddess Champion, Remarkable Wrestling, 5PW. She's been on IWTV. She's been at Exodus Pro for NWA and Constant Pro Wrestling. She's been all over the place.
Well, just to give you one thing, I'm going to say this now. I don't know what's going to happen after Saturday, but I will have Amity at Big Event. I haven't put it up there yet. I've been talking to her about it, so she has agreed to be at the table too. But I can't promise after Saturday she's going to want to talk to me anymore. But she is, as of right now, one of the guests there with Janaya. What's happening after Saturday, I can't tell you. But that I can't promise you. I don't know.
All right. Now that we got that all out the way, show us some good stuff you got for me over here.
Okay. Well, first of all, this is one of the things that this is the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins autograph.
Awesome.
Shield. Okay, then we have this is another old one. The Rockers. You don't see that often. This is one of the exclusive ones.
Ooh, that is a good piece.
Okay, that's a nice one right there. Then we also have, let me get this, Road Warrior Animal autograph before he passed away.
Oh, wow.
Got that one.
Wow.
I got, hold on, this is going to be a heavy one. This is another one I got picked up just recently. The Three Faces of Foley.
Hold on. It's backwards. Yeah.
There you go. Three Faces of Foley.
That is a great piece right there.
So, yes, I got that. Let me see. I got this one with Dustin and his brother.
Are they signed by both?
Signed by both.
Oh, wow.
Got that one. And, of course, I got Hogan and Michaels ringside exclusive, which you can't even find anymore. Regular.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a real classic figure right there.
Yeah, that's one of the first ones they put out. You can't get a regular, but I got them signed. And all my stuff is either certified or done in a signing or something. So I have proof of everything being good. So legit.
Robert says that is sweet, the Midnight Rockers.
Then I also have
ringside exclusive collectibles, Shawn Michaels, signed by the one and only HBK.
Yep. Okay. I also have the Nature Boy.
Woo!
Woo! Yes.
Love the Nature Boy.
Look at Nature Boy. Hold on. We got plenty more stuff. I've got my favorite. To be honest with you, not my favorite. We got Hulk Hogan.
I'm going to bring up a good point right now with the signatures.
Okay, sure.
What do you prefer, paint pens or Sharpies?
Paint pens.
Why?
Because Sharpies, first of all, when they get old, as it gets older, they kind of fade.
Yes.
And stuff like, and Sharpies also, they kind of they smear a little bit. Where if you point the paint pens, you have to do one thing though. When you get it with the paint pen, you got to give it time to dry though. People just want to put it right in there, the fender case or whatever. Right. Let it dry a little bit because it is still wet. But right. I use paint pens. If anything with figures or stuff like that, paint pens is definitely the thing to use.
Gotcha. I saw also, that someone commented that, and I wanted to bring that up here.
Yes.
Top dollar material indeed, Robert. But at great prices at DNS Wrestling Collectables if you're interested.
Hardee's, another one that's limited.
The Hardee's. Ooh.
Matt and Jeff.
Yeah.
You got another Hulk Hogan.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Okay, hold on. We got some more stuff I'm going to show you here. We got the Macho Man WrestleMania.
Oh, wow.
The Macho Man WrestleMania.
I like that.
Okay, hold on. These are ones I got cases. I got these in collections.
Okay.
This one, NWO.
I believe those are ringside exclusives as well.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
This is something I got from Alex. I love it. This is the Dark Order shoes.
Wow.
Look, there's one key here. This is the one signed by -1, his son.
Wow.
So that's why one of the special things I like about this is that it has -1 signature.
That's awesome. And what size shoe is that?
Size 10.
Size 10, okay.
If
anybody's interested, all these items are for sale, right, David?
Everything you see here is for sale.
Make sure you contact David at DNS Wrestling Collectables on Facebook. Well, that's a good one. I was just watching Rivals with Undertaker and Austin.
Oh, hold on. It's heavy. Hulk Hogan, Terry Funk.
Is that the Ultimate Coliseum one?
Yes, it is.
And
okay.
I don't know if I like to me, Ultimate should be the one box that everybody sees, but they're all different, right?
Yeah, they're all different. And this is the one I got. What I really like is, hold on.
I'm going to show you by different. Now, this one right here, look, is the Eric Bischoff exclusive.
Yes, correct.
That came with the WCW.
With the ring. With the ring, yes.
Right. And then this is like the most standard ones that they come in. And this is a Dusty Rhodes Target exclusive.
Correct.
So why do you think they make them in different boxes?
Because to make money. I mean, to make money. I mean, the more they have, the more people are going to buy. You know that, Papa.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I would think that they would all be in the same type of box.
Well, look.
Oh, hold on.
I think again, it's just a matter of maybe it couldn't fit in the ring. Who knows what they
Okay.
did? But this is also something I got too, which I really like because you don't find them many in the. It's a whole
The Defining Moments 4-pack, right?
4-pack with Kane, Rob Van Dam, and CM Punk.
Oh, wow.
Hold on. Now start breaking up some more stuff. Let me go. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get it together here.
Got you. Well, you're going through yours. I'm going to show up a Chase Rick Rude right here
that's
from
nice.
Target.
That
Chase
is nice.
Rick Rude. All right. We got the Walmart exclusive Lex Luger with the 2 belts.
Oh, that's cool. You're gonna get that. Cool. That's really cool.
I got to get this signed.
It might be a big event for all you know. Who knows?
He might be. Another Walmart exclusive. Triple H with my favorite Triple H shirt that says Game Over.
Is that the one you got from me?
No.
Well, I got one for you. Got plenty for me.
I got someone hanging behind me. I got, and Alex really upset about me with this one. RVD right there.
That's nice.
It was a Walmart exclusive, but I got it at Ollie's for like $15. Sorry, Alex. I hate you. Here's another one for Alex, for him to hate me. Solo Sikoa. Very hard to get right now. And no, Alex, you can't buy it.
Okay, and I got the Money in the Bank Tiffy time who just won the belt.
Oh, that's my favorite.
By Fanatics. So it is a WWE one from Fanatics.
Yeah, does it have the sticker on it from them?
Yeah,
there it is. I see it.
That's the Fanatics sticker. Yes, that's the sticker.
That's what I love about Fanatics. They always give you their sticker.
Yes. So you know it's okay. Now I got some shirts for you. I'll show you some shirts. They're pretty cool.
All right.
This is a little older. This is when best friends were still together and they broke up. This is what Chuck wrote on his.
Nice.
Chuck wrote it and signed it. This is when they broke up. This is what he put down on the shirt.
Right. Nice.
So that's one of them. I got. I also, this is my favorite one. One of my real favorite ones. This is a 1-of-1 Will Ospreay.
Oh, I have that shirt.
Yeah, but it's the only one he signed. It's the only one he signed.
That's awesome.
So, and I love Will Ospreay.
I love Will Ospreay too. Can't wait for his figure to come out.
A year later, but yes, I agree. It's going to be some figure. I do agree with that.
Yeah, I'm also waiting for that Mariah May to come out. Hopefully, it'll come out this year.
This is the AEW Tag Team belt, which is actually signed by the brothers there. Of course, Penta and Ray Phoenix. Hold on.
Wow.
There's Penta, and there's his brother Ray Phoenix.
That's awesome.
So,
how much you selling that for? Let everybody know.
This is probably around $300, $350 for the reason being is we know Penta's doing right now, and we know Ray Phoenix is going to be there shortly because they're buying him out of his contract. He's going to go to WWE.
Well, that's a regular belt, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's metal. It's not one of those toy belts. This is metal.
Oh, we're gonna have to raise the price over there. That thing is worth way more than that.
Well, here's another thing about me. I try to do the right thing by people. I want to keep on having people for business. So if I make a couple of dollars on things, it's great. But some of these dealers or even like eBay or some of these other places, they charge so much money. I mean, between the tax, between overpricing and shipping, I mean, it's a lot of money. So right. I try to keep it where it's reasonable for people and I still make a profit.
Yeah, but that belt itself is worth more.
Not really. I mean, I got it for a good deal.
Oh, okay. You made a deal.
Look, when I buy collections, you got to get the good with the bad. So I have the $15 figures because what's good about those figures is when I go to the shows, the kids like them because the parents don't want to spend an arm and like $60 for a ultimate or for something.
I might have to buy that belt from you, man. I don't know. I'll trade you something.
The parents don't like that. So I give them a $15 choice. The kid takes out a plastic. He broke it.
Trying to lift this thing. This thing is heavy. This belt I have myself.
Yeah.
I have the world.
Oh, that's
title.
nice. That's nice.
Yeah, I've decided to buy belts and forget about my my own payment on bills. But I don't know. I just got back into it because I used to collect a couple when I was a kid, and now that I'm an adult and I'm still a kid, I got this one.
It's funny. I always the way I started with wrestling is I used to watch with my grandfather. One of the things we did, God rest his soul, we used to watch Channel 9 at 12 o'clock at night. WWF at that time, wrestling from Pennsylvania. they used to be live. They used to do shows from Pennsylvania, an hour show. So I got into that way, watched it, really liked it. Was into Andre, was into Piper. Didn't really like Hogan.
Love Piper.
Piper's very underrated because without Piper, there's no Hogan.
There's no Hogan, no.
Because, Piper didn't get what he deserved. And understand one thing that people don't know: Hogan never pinned Piper. They all talk about how great Hogan is. He never pinned Piper.
Now look at this belt.
That's nice.
NWO.
That's
Signature.
That's Hogan's
Yes,
belt.
it's one of their signature series belts.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But me, honestly, I was more of an NWA person. I was more into, Magnum TA, Dusty Rhodes, the Four Horsemen. To me, that was real wrestling. I mean, WWE, I wasn't really I liked that stuff. And then I got more into ECW when it was late at night. I watched that stuff, which was really good.
I love ECW. Who's your favorite in ECW?
Well, honestly, I really did like Rob Van Dam. I think he was awesome. I think they all did great. I think for most heat had to be the Dudley Boys because they almost got killed in a lot of places, leaving and coming.
He's got the Roberts going to AEW. Say hello to AEW. Hang them up so we can have the. I can't hang them up on this wall. Like I can't make holes in the wall like that.
I will tell you that I think Paul Lee has a great mind. I think he did a great job for what he had. Tommy Dreamer, all the storylines. They did a great job. Right. I mean. And these guys made a career out of it. I mean, they went to WWE. They went all over the place. So I give them credit for that.
100%.
I
can see some of them will be at big event.
Oh yeah, of course you'll see. I mean, NYWC had Nunzio, and he's going to be. I think he's going to be. I think he's going to fight. If I'm not mistaken, maybe he's going to be.
He is.
Right, he's going to be. Saturday in the trios for the belt. Right, he's going to be fighting with them.
Make sure you go to NYWC Pro Wrestling to get your tickets for this Saturday's event.
And honestly, this is my first Psycho Circus. I'm looking forward to it because I've seen all the build-ups of all the stuff. And I really think it's going to be some card from top to bottom. I really think there's a lot of good matches there. That whoever, Shane, whoever made the card really did a great job from top to bottom.
Robert's got a question for us. What was ECW's downfall?
No money.
Ratings.
No, not even ratings.
No?
No. First of all, they didn't get a deal they thought they'd get, but Paul Heyman kind of financed the whole thing, and he ran out of money, and he was bouncing checks to wrestlers. I mean, if you watch Paul Heyman, he'll admit it. Paul Heyman even admits it that he was in a, that's why he declared bankruptcy because he owed wrestlers money. They'll tell you. Rob Van Dam will tell you. They'll all tell you that. Taz.
Right.
So, but again, for what it was at that time, it changed wrestling. Don't forget, he was the ones, no matter what anybody says, he brought Eddie Guerrero. He brought in Rey Mysterio. He brought in the Luchadors to ECW. Before that, they weren't here.
He 100% did.
I mean, but now see, here's another thing that as a vendor, and I've learned thanks to guys help me out. I'm new to this whole vending thing as far as wrestling is concerned, like booking talent. I was in the baseball card stuff. It got to be too crazy, ups, down, swings. So I got into the wrestling business, and thank guys like Richie Sorrentino from GTG. He helps me out a lot. How to navigate the pitfalls. And believe me,
the waters.
Oh yeah, and let me tell you, it's not easy. First year of business, what they say is tough to still be here. You learn a lot. You make a lot of mistakes, and believe me, I've made a lot of them.
Right.
But the one thing I have learned is that there are certain things that are good. There are nice people who you meet. And let me tell you, I've really worked with some great wrestlers at the shows. I mean, and I'm hoping to get them to NYWC or any place else that in that area, like the other two wrestling federations that run out of there.
Right.
Like maybe Zoe Sky. She was great to work with. I mean, I worked with her twice. Zoe, independent star, all over. She's done AEW. She's done everything. She's been booked in MLW. I want to use her maybe. Abaddon is awesome. Abaddon, she's amazing. Okay. I will tell you, Killian King, I had her. She had a major injury, but she's awesome, and she's going to come back stronger than ever. I mean,
who else?
Leva Bates was awesome. I mean, she's the greatest.
Leva Bates.
Leva was good. Leva's awesome. I mean, she helped me out a lot. Awesome. And she also helps me, so she's great. I mean, I can't tell you. I had Wardlow. All these people I've met, they've really been nice.
Wow.
I mean, they really have been.
I'm listening.
They've really been nice, and they're easy to work with. I mean, so I like doing it. Hopefully, I'm going to be doing WrestleCon in Vegas. I'll be announcing the people probably in the next couple of weeks. I will. But
Maybe.
Well, possibly.
Alex says Indy Hartwell.
But I will
Yeah.
say,
Oh, we're gonna be making those announcements after event, right?
oh yeah, you'll be making it. You will have these. You will, once it goes up on the WrestleCon, you will get the first ones. You will put. I will give you all the stuff. Of course, you'll get the first crack at that. But also, here's another of my goal is I want to also. I'm starting to work and talk to a lot of the younger women talent. Okay, and you know, who just so like I'll give you for instance like Nadia White. You've had her on your broadcast.
Yes.
She's really cool. She just got into the business. She's working hard. She's all over the place. So we've been talking. I'm do some collaboration with her. Bring her around here. Okay. Then there's other one here who's going to want to be on your show. It's Big Booty Judy. She's out of. But the funny thing is, she doesn't have a big booty. And the reason why I like the name caught me, and I watched her matches. She's a tall girl, good shape, athletic. She beats up men. She body slams men. I mean, heavy guys too. So she's really, really, really talented. And she's out of right now. She's in Alabama, but she also wants to start spreading her wings a little bit. So I'm going to try to get her around here and start, opening up a little bit. And there's other one who's really, really young, who's just getting out of school. Her name is Taylor Yorkie. She's from Arizona, and she's like 24 years old. And let me tell you something. She's young. She has a great gimmick, and she really works hard at things. She has the look. She just needs the seasoning. And I think you'll hear from her 2-3 years down the road. You'll hear about her.
Awesome. Good stuff. What about towards a little bit more into the future, maybe about next year? You got anything planned for next year?
Here's my goal. I know people, I brought it up to people, and some people may have taken it the wrong way. I really think there's a calling for an all-women's wrestling card. I think there's a lot of women who would come and want to do this. I mean, not to compete against the men and try to say, I think the women, there is a calling for that. I think a lot of the promoters here do try to have them. They get the best women they can, and I respect them. I think if we all kind of work together, I want to bring in maybe a Zia Lee, or bring in a couple of my friends who I could bring in J-Rod again, Janaya, and really have a nice card and showcase the women. And I'm not saying do it every month. No, maybe once every 4 or 5 months if there's a calling for it. Because I really do believe that the women will sell, and I think they deserve it.
I agree too.
I mean, I think that the women here, they really work hard, but it's not that much women talent here. The ones, they do work hard.
Robert wants to know if you have any Tully Blanchard stuff.
Yes, I do. I just have to find it. I have Four Horsemen stuff. I have autographs and I have stuff. I do have stuff. Yes.
Okay. All right, Robert. Get in touch with David.
Yeah, just you can email me at coachdavid73@aol.com, or just you can send me a DM on Facebook at David Santonis, whatever you want. I'll get back to you right away. This is just a little sampling of what I have. I got like over 700 figures and stuff like that. So, it's a process. I mean, get rid of stuff, bring new stuff, what to sell. I mean, but I will tell you, everybody I've been, as far as the shows, they've been great. I'm the only one there. They help me out. The wrestlers really help. I mean, because I'll tell you one thing, the one I really have to thank the most, and Papa, is my girlfriend, Sarah. Because I don't do it, because I can't, because of my knee, I can't really do anything. She gets me there. She sets up. She does all the stuff. She brings in, she does all the stuff for me.
She really does.
And she likes wrestling. She's not even the biggest wrestling fan. She's more of a gamer, but she does it for me. And she comes to every show, every convention, and busts her ass for me.
Does she like Funkos?
She's not into she's into Andre the Giant and more like Andre and Piper stuff. So what I do for her is when I get stuff and I find stuff, I'll buy her Andre stuff. I just got her a Piper figure autographed. So, but Sarah rule. Yes, she does rule. Yes, she does rule, Alex. You're right. She likes you too.
She would love to meet. There's a gentleman named Chris Owens. I hope he's watching. He has some Andre. He does the Andre exhibit.
Oh, cool! Yeah,
I was able to meet him in St. Louis, which I'll see him again this year.
And
he had like his shoe. His shoe was like this big.
I'll tell you a funny story. Sarah and I went to a baseball card show. We met Andre the Giant's daughter. Okay,
yes,
and Andre the Giant's daughter had Andre the Giant's jacket, and Sarah put it on and his ring. The ring, I think, took up 3 fingers of hers.
Oh my!
I think it took up 3 fingers, and the jacket was like 3 sizes. Hit the floor on her.
No, that's the thing. Like, I got her signature on my Andre Big Funko Pop.
Yes.
And a figure, and I was like, man, she's signing a Sharpie. I was hoping she had a paint pen.
Well, you know what you could do? I would always tell people, collectors, have a paint pen with you.
Yeah.
Because some of the vendors might be new, or even they bring themselves in, don't know about that. So I would always say, have one for bring a couple with you.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Because some people don't have. I make sure I have plenty, but a lot of the town who bring themselves in don't know to bring they know Sharpies. They don't know about paint pens and stuff like that. And this is one of the things I do have with Tully. One of the things.
I had that.
Yeah, I have 2 of these. I also have a couple of autographed pictures of the 4 Horsemen together with Tully and all them together. Ric Flair and all them. So I do have a lot of stuff of them. So, and I always get more stuff. And if you want something that I don't have, I know where to get it for you at a good price. I'll make phone calls for you and stuff like that.
Awesome. Good stuff. And there's the email right there in the corner if you want to contact David.
But I do appreciate guys like you, Papa. You know, Alex helps me out a lot. You know, Shane and all the owners and all the people from all the different organizations there, they really help me out, and they're really good. Whenever Sarah and I need something, they're always there to help. And I appreciate that. I mean, Salvat, you know, Richie's a go-to man for me. Whenever I need something, I can talk to him for hours. Whenever he's busy, Sorrentino, he helps me 100%. And even Salvatore, he's my figure guy. If somebody comes in and want autographs for, I give him a call. He hooks us up.
I do. We just got a figure signed by a first-time appearance out here in the United States. Right. Let everybody know. Do you have it on you?
Yes, I do. I'll show it to you right now. That's why I wanted to give Salvatore a little pop too. This is the one we got from him. This is the one. The first one is rookie one.
That is all. I have that same.
Yes, you do.
And I had a blast meeting him. He was so nice too.
Well, you know what it is? A lot of these people, because of their gimmick, people think they're not nice. But if you meet them away, they are very nice.
There's Salvatore's right there. His info.
You know, but
Salvatore Wrestling Promotions. He's got great figs.
Yeah, he's got, and Salvatore's fair. He works with everybody. I mean, so I would definitely say he's one of the nicer people around that I've met. I mean, so it's like, it's like everything else. There's good and bad with everything.
Hold on, Dave. We'll get to your question in a minute. But just so everybody knows that Salvatore does have some Claudio figures and some Butcher and Blade figures to get signed if you want them.
Yeah, definitely do. He definitely has that stuff, 100%.
And like you said, Claudio's hard to get, so get your stuff now.
Yeah, I mean, he got lucky getting Claudio. Claudio don't do many shows. I think he does. I don't think he did one last year. He doesn't do them many.
That's right. I might have to get my figure signed by him.
So what was the question I missed? I missed the question.
I'm pulling it up. Hold on. All right.
No
Alex, David, I need the Ultimate Brock with 2 belts and the Ultimate Andre.
Well, I will tell you one thing. Thanks to you and Alex, you keep me in business. You're my 2 best customers. 2 of my best customers.
Alex, you're gonna have to shine some more shoes to get those figures.
He's got to work hard. Tell him, he's got to really, really work hard.
He's got to sell you. He's got to sell that belt for you.
Well, I mean, but like I said, I really do enjoy this. You know what the best part of selling the figures is? I don't make $1 million out of this, but I like to go to the wrestling shows too. I get to see a whole show out of it, meet nice people, and meet these wrestlers who are really good. I mean, they're young, they're hungry, or even the older veterans. They really work hard. I mean, I give them a lot of credit. And I give them credit also because after the show's over and they're tired, they still take pictures with the fans. They sign stuff. And they're tired. They just wrestle. But yet all the fans are there waiting. They take pictures. They sign stuff. Unbelievable. They're all great guys. And ladies, too. Sorry.
Yes, guys and ladies. And speaking of lady, wait, what did David say? Hold on. What did Alex say? Wait, what belt? Let me see. Pretty please.
Oh,
wants to see the tag team belt.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll get it again. Hold on.
It is the tag team belt
and
from
it's signed,
AEW, and it's signed by Penta. And how much is that great price again?
Between $250 and $300, around there. And there's Penta, and there is Ray Phoenix, who will be with WWE sooner than later. Once they buy him out, he's going to WWE. Once they buy him out.
Put that to the side. It might not be available after today. I think $250. I'm going to think of myself, bud.
Again, I try to be fair to people because I like to make friends and contacts. So if they want something, they come back again. To rip someone to charge $500 for it, I don't see him again. Don't really help.
I gotta see I got a couple of things I'm gonna have to trade.
Wait, understand one thing. Anything that has to be traded, I got to talk to the boss first.
That's right, Sarah.
Sarah's the one who makes the final decision on trades because
I got to sign Andre for you if you want.
Yeah, you could definitely. He said it's gone already. She just told me the belt's gone. But like I said,
Oh man.
everybody helps. Especially when with Sarah, everybody helps get the figures in, pack up. They're all great there at all three of the organizations I mentioned. They really are good people.
Oh, look at that. David is the best from Joe Gambino. What's up, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
I love Joe. Robert says, Coach David, what got you into wrestling? We kind of discussed that already. But
okay, well, the longer story is, like I told Papa, me and my grandfather, when I was like 9 years old, we used to stay up late. My thing was staying up late Saturday night and watching WWF. They used to have a 12 to 1 hour show. It was 12 to 1. And we did it every Saturday. That was our thing, my grandpa and I. That was our thing. We sat up, no matter what it was, we watched the wrestling. So he got me with Bob Backlund, the Samoans, Tony Atlas, the older people. And I always followed. I mean, like I said, I always loved Roddy Piper, a big Andre fan. Like I always told you, without Roddy, there's no Hogan. Everybody says, oh, Hogan. But as far as I'm concerned, without Roddy, there is no Hogan because Roddy worked a lot harder than Hogan did.
That's right.
So, and like I tell you, Roddy Piper, Hogan never pinned him. He lost to him, but never pinned him. He never did a job. Roddy Piper let a lot of people go over on him, like Bret Hart. He wanted to help the young people, but Hogan never let him because Hogan was out for himself. And he said it.
Really?
Yes. Piper would never lose to Hogan because he didn't think he didn't want to do it.
Wow. Well, what up, Rodfather? How you doing, bud?
So after that, of course, there was the NWA with the Horsemen, Tully, Nikita Koloff. Watching those. Watching the all the great matches that Dusty made up. I mean, Dusty, had a great mind for wrestling. I mean, and those are great matches. I mean, those cards. Starrcade, watching Great American Bash.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing Sting when he was in his prime. I mean, Sting's an icon, but Sting with the white hair.
100%.
He was a beast. So
hold on, we're leaving out Mr. T.
Excuse me. First of all, let me tell you one thing about Mr. T. I like Mr. T. I liked his A-team. I do like him, and I liked him in Rocky, but he didn't belong in the main event. I believe what Piper said is true. Guys who worked harder belong to not him. That's just my own thing.
All right. Let me give a quick shout out to the Robfather joining us. He is one of the owners, or the owner actually, of TNR Wrestling. Make sure you check out TNR Wrestling, please. All right.
And where is TNR Wrestling? That's the one out of Tennessee?
That is, in Tennessee. Tennessee, Arkansas area. Rafa, let everybody know.
Does he know Big Booty? Does he know Big Booty?
He might.
Because she's really, because I've been talking to, she's really good.
He might. They're just starting up their women's division over there at TNR. And
does he work with Big Booty Judy? Does he know her, Mr. Godfather?
He might. Hold on.
Just wondering.
Arkansas Leachville Gym Project. Okay, he might know her. I'm not sure.
Okay, but I will tell you one thing. I'm glad to see guys are starting to work with the women divisions. I think it's important. I think it's a great thing because there are really a lot of good women in the independent circuit. And I've met a lot of them.
Yeah,
and I'm going to meet more because I think that men are great, but it's easy for them to get booked if they're good and they have a good thing. Women's a little bit harder because there aren't that many matches.
Okay, he doesn't know her.
Okay. And
get to know her. She's in your area.
She's in Alabama. Really good. So I mean, the whole thing comes down to it. There's a lot less women matches around, so it's harder for them to get booked.
Yeah.
Where the men's have 7, 8 matches, women have 1, maybe 2, if they're lucky.
If they're lucky too, yeah.
So that's why I think there is a calling for an all-women's card, which I'm going to shoot for next year. That's what I'm working on. Laying the foundation for probably next spring.
Okay. Awesome. We are based out of Leachville, Arkansas.
Okay.
Leachville, Arkansas. Make sure you follow TNR Wrestling.
But I will tell you, like I said before, that this weekend, I'm really excited about Psycho Circus. All these matches. I've seen the whole storyline. I mean, the championship match is going to be really good too. The men's, Salvatore and Joe.
Sal Savelli and Joey Conway, Mr. Main Event.
Let me tell you,
the devil himself.
I will tell you one thing. I like Salvatore. I do like him. I think he disrespected the women a little bit at his podcast, which I heard, but I like Salvatore. But let me tell you, Joey Conway, I watched him for the twice I saw him. Man, he did some good promos. He really had the audience going crazy for his 5 minute, whatever he did. He had them really crazy there. So I do appreciate that.
He did.
So I do think it's going to be a good match, but I think there might be a new champ. Salvatore, I love him, but Joey's good.
I just want to let the crowd know that they were the kids. It was a group of kids chanting "overrated."
Oh yeah,
overrated. Yeah. And Joey goes, "Your mom's OnlyFans are overrated."
Yeah, what happened was they had a youth group there. They had a youth group for the kids. That's what I like about it was he thought quick on his feet. He has that good persona about him.
Yeah,
he's off. He comes off quick with the promo and stuff like that.
He does, yeah.
And I really do think he is good. And I wouldn't be surprised if there is an upset there. I mean, not even an upset. I think there's a good chance he wins. Sorry, Salvatore.
Sorry, Salvatore. But this Saturday, Psycho Circus, we have J-Rod versus Amity LaVey coming up, David.
All I can tell you is it's going to be a hell of a match. You're going to be doing J-Rod signing autographs, doing a combo. Hopefully, knock on wood, Amity and J-Rod could coexist to do pictures together with the belt. Hopefully, I don't know who's going to have the belts. I'm assuming, knowing J-Rod from what I know of her, she's coming in there thinking to get another belt. She wants another piece of another hardware, another champ. Right. Two belt J-Rod. But I also know Amity's no joke either. This is Amity's like one thing she's been looking forward to step up, and she's getting her chance now. She's not going to let it go easy.
She won't. And let's remind everybody, it's $20 for an autograph and $20 for a selfie with J-Rod, and a combo for $30, and a dual combo with both competitors for $50.
And with the belt, that's with the belt, autographs, and a picture with them. And hopefully you won't get involved you won't be in the middle of a fisticuff fight. Who knows? I
won't. And tomorrow night at 8:00, it's Amity LaVey and J-Rod right here on Beyond the Barricade with me. You're going to have the Starlet Champion in Amity LaVey and the OVW Women's Champion, J-Rod, joining me tomorrow night at 8:00.
And also the reason why I give J-Rod a little bit of a nod, because she just took out Haley J, who's been there for years in the lever, and she beat her, and she's out. Bye. No more OVW for her.
All the owners of companies are watching us right now. Herb Simmons, owner of SICW.org Wrestling, where you can get your tickets for FanFest 3 coming up for May.
I will say this much: I respect all the owners of independent wrestlers shows, because I really do. I think it's tough for them. They fight against a lot of stuff, and hopefully they'll build the women's division. Hopefully, that's the goal. I want to build up the women's division if possible.
Yes, Coach David is in Long Island, New York. Rob Father.
Yes, I am.
Rob Father. I want to give a shout out since we're shouting out people.
Sure.
Let's shout out Herb. Is having FanFest 3 coming up, where I will be in attendance in St. Louis.
Cool.
On May 16th and the 17th. FanFest 3, we're going to have the Bill Apter Show on Friday, the 16th. And on the 17th is the actual convention itself with all the great guests, including Gangrel, Shane Douglas from ECW. Man, there's a lot.
He does a great. I've seen his lineup. He has a lot of the guys who I grew up watching, and some other. He really has a good lineup there. It's really good.
He does have a good lineup.
He does. He has a good lineup.
And make sure you get your tickets, SICW.org. And then there's a show at night, the Battle Royal for that Bruiser Brody Cup, presented by Barbara Goodish, Bruiser Brody's widow at the end, the winner.
And
will get the cup.
And Bruiser Brody was an amazing talent. I mean, I used to watch him in WCW. He was amazing.
Amazing.
He was awesome. I mean, for a big guy, he was one of the first real big guys, who can move, and he was really good. And he had some sick fights with Abdul the Butcher.
He really did, and I want to thank Herb for keeping his legacy alive to this day. Thank you, Herb Simmons.
It's definitely good that people like that, especially the way he did pass, that they keep him away, because he was a really good guy. From what I've heard about him, everybody loved him.
Yeah, everybody loved him. Thank you, Herb, and get your tickets, SICW.org for May for FanFest 3. Coach David, let everybody know where they can follow you.
You can. We're working on right now a page. I do have a Facebook page, which is DNS Wrestling Collectables. If they want to, I'll let them in. They can join the page. It gives all the updates of where I'm going to be, figures I'll have, the stars I'm bringing in. If they just want to DM me, it's David Santonis. At Facebook, it's just David Santonis, simple. And it's D Santonis on Instagram. I don't do X. I don't do Twitter or whatever you call it. X, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't do that. But Papa, I do appreciate everything, and I tell you right now, we're gonna have a lot of fun Saturday up there. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Herb still watches. We're gonna have a great time this Saturday. And as for me, besides tomorrow night at 8, I have J Rod and Amity LeVay joining me for their match tomorrow night. Don't miss that. And then after, be the one and only PJ Savage, who said he's got several announcements to make.
He's a beast.
Not just one, several.
He's a beast. I've seen him wrestle on YouTube. He's a beast.
He is a beast. And he is one of my closest friends in this business.
He's
he is my co-host, and he is coming back tomorrow night.
He's really, I watched some of his matches. He's really good. Strong.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
He's really good. We got to bring him out here to Long Island more.
And I also would tell you, Serena is also great. Serena in Europe, she helps me out a lot. Serena, she's great, Serena. So I'll give Serena a shout too.
She's awesome, 100%. And then we're going to have Kate Lothbrock, part of the Scorned.
Oh, cool.
Coming on here on Thursday. He's going to talk about his history with NYWC. And, of course, this Saturday's Psycho Circus, the biggest event right here on Long Island. Also want to give a shout out to my friends at Titan Championship Wrestling. They're going to host.
You froze again. Yeah.
Did I freeze again?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
You're
man.
back now. It's okay. You're back again.
Kate Lothbrock, the Scorn, coming this Thursday. I want to give him a shout out to that. And then, of course, Titan Championship Wrestling will be one of the states hosting the Chosen Tryouts on Saturday, May 17th, led by Sonny Ono, Perry Saturn, and the Tokyo Monster. They will choose one competitor, and then that winner will win a round-trip ticket to Japan, and will have dojo experience for 2 weeks. There is a $200 registration fee for all the wrestlers. So if you're a professional wrestler and you think you got the guts to win this, go to these Chosen One tryouts.
And Sonny Ono got a lot of connections. Sonny Ono, he's got a lot of people.
He does. And Titan is the New Jersey State Chosen One for these tryouts.
Nice.
And of course, besides big event, they're going to have the Heavyweight Invitational. And I'm going to give you two competitors right now. The one and only Wrecking Ball Gursky from the NWA, Saturday, March 15th at the Hoboken Elks Lodge. And just signed Donovan Dijak.
Oh, MLW.
Debut.
Nice.
That's going to be huge. And then their April show will be coming up. We'll talk about that in April. They got some good stuff happening.
It seems to me they get a lot of good talent there, too. They get a lot of good talent there.
They are. What does everybody say? Oh, Tokyo Monster's the best, says Herb. Yes, I can't wait to meet him as well. Thank you, Coach. Actually, no. Herb, I'm actually not going to meet him because I'm going to be with you in St. Louis that day.
So, Papa, let me ask you a question. I'll have you on. Who do you think is going to win the big match at Psycho Circus, mister? Who do you think is going to win the big and who's going to win the J-Rod and what do you call it? J-Rod and Amity match? Come on.
That's tough because Amity likes to bite. So she might be in trouble, J-Rod. But as for the main event, man, the devil himself has returned to NYWC, and he's angry.
I'll tell you right now, I think, like I said, Mike kind of stepped people in the back. So I think he's going to get a little comeuppance. I don't think he understand how bad he did what he did, how bad he did it, and how much trouble he's in now. And I know that NYWC is not going to stand for it. Those guys are loyal, and they bust their ass for NYWC. They're loyal, so it'll be some battle.
It's going to be quite the battle. Everybody make sure they get their tickets, NYWCProWrestling.com, and of course contact Coach David at CoachDavid73 at AOL for all that great merch he showed us and more. If you're looking for stuff, except for that AEW bill, because that might be spoken for. All right.
I really do appreciate all your stuff. And, everybody like Alex that's helped me. I do appreciate all the help and support.
I appreciate you for sure. And our friendship. You know what? We've got to be close friends now.
In a very short time. And like I said, I will have more guests for you coming, as I always like to hook you up. I will have more guests coming.
Yes, we got a lot of surprises this year on Beyond the Barricade, courtesy of Coach David and some of our other friends in the business. Yes. So stay tuned. We got some good stuff I can't talk about just yet until we get to secure those dates.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But definitely check us out. And David, hold on for a sec. Everybody else, I'll be back tomorrow with 2 podcasts. J-Rod, Amity LeVay at 8 and PJ Savage at 9 o'clock. We're going to talk about Titan Championship Wrestling, of course, and his recent trip to MLW. Stay tuned for that.